everybody! So today, in light of it being J.K. Rowling's and Harry Potter's birthday, happy birthday by the way, I am a huge Harry Potter nerd and I am going to be sharing with you some of my Harry Potter collection / obsession. Of course by the time you guys watch this, it will be past, but not the point. So I'm doing this little video kind of in celebration and letting you all in to a very huge part of my life. Like, I am a huge Harry Potter nerd. So, by the way, I'm wearing my little Deathly Hallows earrings and my Gryffindor headband and my Gryffindor cloak, my little owl necklace, and my my Marauders map dress. How cool is that? The backstory is the first book got sent to me for my birthday and I didn't read it, and at the time of course I was pretty young. It came out when I was, you know, like 8, 9 ish, so I think. Anyway, and I didn't read it. It came to me and I looked at it and it sat on the shelf for like a month or two. Finally, my mom picked up the book and started reading it, and she was like, hey, do you mind if I read this? And I was like, yeah, whatever, read the book, you know? And which is really strange because I really like to read, but so she started to read the book, and then every once in a while she'd get to a part and she'd be like, I think you'd find this really interesting, and she'd read me little portions of it, and it got to the point where I was just sitting on her lap and I would start reading with her. She's like, why don't I just start from the beginning and read it out loud to you? And then my sister started listening in, and my dad, and so on, and yeah, so we all started listening to the books, and that's how I really got into Harry Potter. And ever since then, it's kind of taken over my life. And so I have a box of stuff that I have kept and collected and stored away, and just, yeah, trinkets, and like I've kept even like wrappers and things, but anyway, not the point. I've kept like anything and almost everything Harry Potter that I can get my hands on. So this box is huge. I'll try and show you. I doubt it'll even fit on the camera. This is the box, and it's completely filled to the top with Harry Potter stuff. Now, obviously I can't show you everything that I have in this box, because that would literally take me hours. I've got a lot of things in there. I mean, I've started just collecting things since they first released merchandise for it, basically. So, I just picked a few select items, and I'm gonna kind of jump right in, and it's gonna be like a haul, but not, because I obviously have been collecting this stuff over years, so it's like a sort of Harry Potter haul, if you want to look at it like that. Anyway, let's get to it. I am going to start first off with some of the more older things and kind of work my way up. I don't have a specific order of when I got these things in, because obviously I have been collecting these things over, like I said, years and years and years now. So yeah, but some of the older things I'm gonna go with first. So first off, I'm gonna start with this little Harry doll. I don't even remember where I got him. I just know I couldn't find the little Sorcerer's Stone that goes with him. But this was a Harry doll from his first year. And he had a little Sorcerer's Stone that was like heat activated or heat sensitive, that when you put it over his little badge here, it would make it show up. So let's see if I can. Ta-da! Yeah, so that's the first thing, is my little Harry doll from his first year. I've had him forever. I don't remember where I got him, but yeah. The next thing I'm gonna go ahead and show you is my little fluffy stuffed animal toy. Again, I don't remember when or where I got it. I think it was given to me for Christmas or birthday or something. I don't remember. I wish I did. But I just think it's the cutest. And the fact that it's got a little tongue sticking out at the front. Yeah, so. Next up, I actually find these pretty dang cool. Again, I'm sorry, I don't remember what they came in, but they were the original chocolate frog cards that they released. They were like playing cards, sort of, just square and kind of holographic. So the first one I have is Severus Snape. I wish you could see it move, but he's like fighting a snake. So there's that. But the next one I got is Mr. Ollivander. He just looks crazy. So, and they all have like these descriptions on the back too. I won't read them all out to you, but this one's like, proprietor of Ollivanders, maker of fine wands since 382 BC. So yeah, they just say like a short description and like little facts and stuff like that. Next, I have Rubius Hagrid, and he's got a little Norbert with him. I also have Phileas Flitwick, which I just love this one. I just think it's funny. And I love it mainly because this is sort of how I pictured him, you know, kind of wiry white hair and just kind of crazy, short, of course. But, yeah. The next one is, and the last one of these little cards, is probably my favorite, to be quite honest. I just love this one. I can't help but love it. It's of the Potter family. And it's got Harry Potter looking in the mirror, and it's got his whole family there, and it's depicted like how it's described in the book. So it's not just his mom and his dad that are there, but it's like his whole family in the background. I know you probably can't really tell, but it's probably my favorite for that reason, and I just love it. Next up, I'm going to do as a pair. I got one originally and one much, much later, but they are something that everybody in their right mind should want because it's awesome. Are wands. So the first one I ever got it's a huge box, and it's really nice. It's Hermione Granger's, and it's got like this really nice, like, pretty material. So, and it's got like this soft velvet inside. Yeah, so there's that, and then it's Hermione's wand, and it's got all the detailing on it. Just so pretty. So, and it just goes right there. Stays in the box all nice. So, and it's like a huge box. And like I said, as I'm showing them with not with a pair. Then this one I did get much, much later on. I had Hermione's for years before I got Draco's, but it's cool. So it's a much smaller box. And I got it at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. It's, just smacked my face. Yeah, so it's got a much smaller box. I got it at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, like I said. Careful not to smack my face. It's got the little decal. What I find cool about this one in particular is that it actually has his name on it. So I thought that was pretty awesome that they had his name on it. So they've reduced their box size to a lot smaller, and the inside isn't quite as nice either. It's just a hard plastic that holds in the wand. But the reason why I got Draco Malfoy's wand is because I just like the look of it. It's just so simple, and I like that it's simple. I like the simpleness of it. And it's actually much heavier than Hermione's wand, surprisingly, but it's a lot smaller, but it's heavier. And I just like the look of it. That's why I got it. It's just very, very sleek looking and very nice. Cool, 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 cool. So these next little objects I am going to show you. I'm going to also show as a set and I'll explain. But they're these books. So they are both Quidditch Through the Ages and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. However, I have the original copies, which were very, very, ooh, almost dropped it. Sorry, which were very, very thin. They're very thin and just paperback, and they're sadly being destroyed. I used to carry them around with me everywhere when I was younger, because we would, you know, as a kid playing make-believe and stuff, used to, you know, play Harry Potter, and these would be my textbooks or school books. So these were like the original ones that came out. And then they came out with these hardback copies. And something else that I found really interesting about them is they switched the colors. So Quidditch Through the Ages originally was green, and then they made the hard copy red. And Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them was originally red, and they made the hard copy green. So I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah, so, and they're a lot thicker. Not just because of the hard copy, but they're a lot thicker. I don't know if you can kind of see that, but they're just, yeah. So they got a few extra pages in it and things, and I really liked them. As soon as I saw them, I knew I had to have them. This was quite recently too. So I saw these and I had to. I also like the top, the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. It says property of Harry Potter at the top. It's kind of shimmery and hard to read. And then Quidditch Through the Ages has the property of a Hogwarts library at the top, which I love about them. Love, 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 love. Moving on to drinks. I actually have two. I'm just going to show simultaneously because I got them at the same time. Well, not the same time, but the same trip. We went to Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and I just flashed you one of them. But we went to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and we've been a couple times now. Before Diagon Alley was ever opened was the first time we ever went. And that was, incidentally, my first time having my first butterbeer and my first pumpkin juice. And the containers are just so cool. How could you throw them away? And I know, obviously, I'm crazy and I keep everything, including a lot of things that people would consider junk. But I don't consider it junk. I love it, and I just think it's so cool. I mean, look at how elaborately they went into this. They put a pumpkin on top. How could you, I don't know. It's just, I can't imagine how many of these go to waste. But, and this is like a really, like, solid mug, too. Actually, you could, it's like really hard plastic. It's pretty solid. But, yeah, so I just had to keep these. The next things I got, I've attained through several different trips to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. And they were these. The chocolate frog containers from the movie, I guess. Yeah, from the movie. Because I don't really know what they were supposed to look like in the book. Anyway, each of them also has their own chocolate frog card. And these chocolate frog cards are kind of the ones, they're shaped like the ones that you see in the video games. And so they're also in the movie, but in the games. I played all of the computer games. This one is Godric Gryffindor. This one is Rowena Ravenclaw. And she looks very serious and very, don't cross me. Ooh. So Rowena Ravenclaw. very, very cool. And my last one is Helga Hufflepuff. And I'm really wanting to get Salazar Slytherin so that I can have all 4 heads. Because I just think that would be really cool. I just want all 4 founders. Who wouldn't if they're a crazy Harry Potter nerd like me? Last but certainly not least, they opened up, you know, the new portion of Diagon Alley, which was also where Florian Forest was, but in that part, they had Weasley's Wizard Wheezes, and I got a whole bunch of stuff, like a Skybeam snack box and such other things from there. However, one of the things that I got that I thought was just kind of cool, and it actually tastes really good, was their love potion. And what it is, it's rose and, hold on. So basically it's honey and it's rose water. And you put it in tea, or, you know, obviously you don't just swig it straight from the bottle, but put it in like tea or other drinks as a sweetener, and it tastes amazing. However, this is not to be used anymore because I used it. I had to, of course, taste it, but I kept the bottle, obviously, because, like I said, who would just use this up and throw it away? Who could? Oh, I couldn't, obviously. Anyway, before this video gets way too long, I hope that you enjoyed kind of diving into my Harry Potter collection. This is the bare minimum of it, not even close to how much I have in this box. It's a huge box. It's completely filled to the top. So this barely even scratched the surface of the Harry Potter stuff that I actually have in there. But these are just some bits and bobs that I thought, you know, might be cool or interesting to show. I hope you did think it was interesting. I have a lot more where that came from, including like some of the toys and objects and, you know, like merchandise, actual merchandise that I've acquired over the years. Like I have a fanged frisbee and I have a time turner and things like that. So if you did enjoy this video, first off, give it a huge thumbs up for me, and comment down below if you would like me to do another Harry Potter like haul video type thing, like I did, explaining some of my other things and just kind of showcasing all my Harry Potter collection, because I do have a lot of it. Sorry if you're not into Harry Potter. I don't have words for you. But yeah, so like I said, if you do want me to do another type video like this where I show off a bit more of my other things, like I have a Remember All and a Sneakoscope and a Time Turner and like a Fanged Frisbee. So if you want me to do another sort of video like this, comment down below, give it a big thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all later. Bye!